For thousands of years, people looked out across the oceans and believed they understood them. The surface, shimmering beneath the sun, appeared to be the whole story, a vast blue skin that stretched to the horizon, reflecting the sky and hiding nothing. From ships and shores, the sea seemed open and honest, a place where everything important happened near the top, waves rolling gently, fish darting under the sunlight, seabirds diving in elegant arcs. It created the illusion that the ocean was simple, knowable, contained. But this impression was an elaborate disguise. Beneath that glittering surface lies a layered world as complex and hidden as an ancient kingdom buried under centuries of earth. The brightness above is merely the entrance, a thin doorway leading into realms that challenge imagination. Despite satellites scanning the Earth and rovers crawling across distant planets, humanity has barely skimmed the enormous, living universe beneath the waves. Less than a small fraction has been touched, mapped, or even seen. The descent into this hidden world begins in the familiar blue. Sunbeams slice through the upper waters, nourishing drifting clouds of plankton, tiny organisms that form the foundation of nearly every food chain in the ocean. Coral reefs glow with color, schools of fish shimmer in coordinated motion, and life seems playful and vivid. This is the layer people think of when they imagine the sea, busy, warm, illuminated. Yet beneath this lively world is a slow, steady dimming. Around 200 meters below the surface begins the Twilight Zone, a realm that holds to neither day nor night. The brightness thins, fading into cool shades of blue and purple. Plants can no longer survive, the light is too fragile for photosynthesis. Instead, life depends on a constant snowfall of drifting particles, dust like fragments of once living things. Shell remnants, bits of plankton, filaments of waste, delicate remains of creatures from the sunlit zone. It is known as marine snow, gentle and silent, a rain of tiny ghosts. To human eyes, these particles might seem insignificant. But to the creatures that inhabit this zone, they are gold. Every speck matters. The animals that live here seem shaped from imagination rather than biology. Some are translucent to the point of invisibility, their organs floating inside bodies clear as blown glass. Transparent squid hover like drifting spirits. Nearly invisible octopuses reveal themselves only by the glint of an eye. Pigment is rare here. To carry color is to carry weight, to waste energy, to be seen. Transparency becomes armor, a perfect adaptation to a world defined by dimness. Other inhabitants choose an entirely different strategy. They bring their own light into the darkness. Creatures here use bioluminescence in ways that appear almost artistic to human observers. Soft glows pulse along the bodies of jellies. Fish flash in bursts of blue sparks. Some species create patterns that shift like living constellations, shimmering in rhythms unknown to science. Yet these lights are not decoration, they are tools for survival. Some flashes attract prey, others warn predators away. Some forms of light disguise the animal's silhouette, making it dissolve into the faint shimmer above. In the Twilight Zone, light is currency, camouflage, and communication. One of the strangest masters of disguise in this region is the bloody belly comb jelly. Its deep red body is invisible here because red light never reaches these depths. What appears vibrant crimson to humans becomes pure darkness in the watery void. Even glowing prey inside its stomach remains hidden from predators. It is a creature wrapped not in color, but in perfect concealment. As night falls at the ocean surface, the Twilight Zone becomes the stage for nature's greatest daily performance. Countless billions of creatures rise from the depths, moving upward like a vast, drifting army to feed under the safety of darkness. Lanternfish, squid, jellies, an entire living cloud ascends, consuming plankton in the upper layers before retreating with the first hint of dawn. This phenomenon, called the Deal vertical migration, is the largest synchronized movement of life on Earth, greater in magnitude than any terrestrial migration. For decades, naval sonar mistook this rising mass for a moving seafloor, an illusion produced by life itself.
The Twilight Zone fades gradually into the endless night of the Midnight Zone, a realm stretching thousands of meters into the deep. Here, sunlight has vanished completely, swallowed by the weight of water. Temperatures sink near freezing. Pressure mounts to levels that would crush metal. For humans, this zone is impossible without specialized vessels, yet life here thrives with bizarre elegance. Creatures that inhabit this perpetual night exhibit adaptations that defy intuition. The dragonfish produces beams of red bioluminescence, an invisible glow that most species cannot detect, allowing it to hunt in secret. Some fish possess skin so light-absorbent that they appear carved from darkness itself, swallowing almost every photon that touches them. Others use delicate, dangling lights to lure prey close enough to strike. The anglerfish is perhaps the most famous of these inhabitants. Its glowing lure dances just ahead of its mouth, a floating beacon in the dark. But its reproductive strategy is even more extraordinary. Males, born tiny and fragile, fuse into the bodies of females, losing their independence entirely. Over time, they become little more than living organs dedicated to producing offspring. In the deep sea, survival demands creativity, and evolution does not hesitate to embrace the strange. Below this, the seafloor spreads outward into the Abyssal Plain, a landscape so vast it covers more area than all forests, deserts, and plains on the surface combined. It is a quiet desert of soft sediment, interrupted occasionally by drifting creatures or the slow movement of a gigantic crustacean. Temperatures remain cold. Food is scarce. Life here moves with a slowness dictated by scarcity and darkness. Yet even in this stillness, the ocean surprises. Many species in the abyss grow to remarkable sizes. Giant isopods, large amphipods, and enormous squid inhabit these depths. Scientists call this pattern deep-sea gigantism, though no single explanation has yet been proven. Some suspect it helps conserve energy, others believe it offers protection from the few predators that roam these plains. The arrival of a whale carcass transforms the abyss. What falls from above becomes a tremendous source of nourishment. First come the large scavengers, sharks and hagfish tearing the flesh. Then others gather, crabs, worms, amphipods. Once the soft tissue disappears, strange bone-eating creatures seep into the skeleton, feeding on oils locked within the bone. For decades, this one body can support an entire ecosystem, proving that even in the most barren places, life finds opportunity. Far below even the abyss waits the final frontier, the ocean trenches. These deep scars, formed by the collision and subduction of tectonic plates, plunge to nearly 11,000 meters below the surface. This region is known as the Hadal Zone, named after the underworld of ancient myth. Here, pressure reaches hundreds of times the weight found at the surface. Temperatures remain near freezing, and sunlight has been absent for miles. Yet life persists even here. Snailfish glide through these extreme depths with delicate bodies that seem unequipped for survival. Their skin is thin, almost translucent. Their bones are soft. And yet, they thrive, supported by cellular adaptations that allow them to endure crushing pressure. Amphipods scurry across the trench floor in enormous numbers, and tiny fragments of human-made plastic have been found inside their digestive systems, a reminder that no corner of Earth remains untouched. Hydrothermal vents along the trench walls reveal an even stranger ecosystem. Here, boiling water loaded with minerals gushes from the Earth's crust, forming chemical oases in the darkness. Entire communities spring up around these vents, worms with no mouths, clams with specialized bacteria living inside them, crabs ghostly and pale. These ecosystems depend not on sunlight, but on chemical reactions, proving that life can originate from sources far different than those on the surface. Such discoveries ignite a profound question: if life can flourish in such hostile environments on Earth, could it not exist beneath the oceans of other worlds, on icy moons like Europa or Enceladus, with seas hidden under miles of ice? Despite centuries of exploration, more than 80% of the ocean remains unmapped and unseen. Each expedition returns with new species, new behaviors, new puzzles. Transparent fish, glowing worms, jellies shaped like drifting lanterns, all defy our expectations. Some creatures grow enormous, others vanish almost completely, others flash lights in patterns no human can decipher. For every answer uncovered, the ocean reveals a dozen new mysteries. In truth, the deep sea remains the greatest wilderness on Earth, vast, ancient, and overwhelmingly silent. It is a world where evolution bends, twists, and reinvents itself in ways that challenge imagination. It is a reminder that the planet we think we know still holds secrets hidden beneath miles of water, waiting patiently in the dark. A world that is not empty at all, but alive with wonders still undiscovered.